All right, good morning. It is time for your Coach's Corner program this morning. We have head coach Randy Burwick of the Hettinger Scranton Nighthawks. And, Coach, we're rolling into the new year, the first weekend, and it's holiday tournament time for you guys. And it's always exciting. You go full bore into December. I mean, it's you're wrestling every weekend. The kids are feeling it. They get into the holidays, and we're going to talk about a couple of those tournaments. I guess let's just roll right into Linton right away. You guys went over there and had a duel, I think, on Thursday night.
Well, we had a triangular Thursday night, and then Friday and Saturday we wrestled the Linton tournament.
Yeah. So a busy weekend there, and how'd things go over in the East?
Yeah, I thought we wrestled okay. I thought there were some things that we definitely needed to work on over the break, which was nice to get everybody competing that weekend. That was a busy weekend for us. Obviously, we had triangular with Linton. We wrestled Linton, defeated Linton 45-15, and then we wrestled a real nice Harvey team. Boy, I'll tell you what, those guys have done a good job building that team. We ended up losing a tough 40-34 duel there, but there was some really nice bright spots in that duel meet. One of the kids that's really wrestling well right now is Stone Stodheim. I mean, the kid is improving by leaps and bounds for a young 8th grader, so we're super excited that way. But that was a tough duel. I mean, we had some opportunities to win that duel also, and we just came up a little bit short. But hats off to those guys over in Harvey. They've been down for a long time, and these guys have a really nice looking team there.
Now, is Harvey in our region this year?
Harvey is in our region, yes. They'll be in our super region on this side, yeah. But we did win some big matches in there that'll help us out with region seeds, and we'll just move forward. And then after that, we had the young kids go up to the state junior high tournament up in Minot. We took 8 wrestlers up there. Coach Anderson and Coach Vanderpool took the guys up there, and wow, what a weekend for those guys. We had eight individuals. We had 7 scoring individuals. We had 2 guys at the same weight. Cyrus and Stone were both at 138 pounds up there at the state tournament, so you can only score 1. So with 7 scoring wrestlers, we finished 4th overall in the junior high state tournament, but in the Class B division, we were the state champs. So those kids did really, really well up there. Dan Scogan ended up 2nd. Alberto Verdon was state champ up there. Austin Ormiston was a state champ up there. Like I said, Cyrus got a 5th. Stone got a 3rd up there at the state tournament. Brody Sott was also a state champion for us. Who am I missing?
So you got 6.
That's 6, yeah. Who am I missing?
And of course,
Tyler Fitch. Tyler Fitch wrestled really, really well. Ended up he won 2 and lost 2 in the state tournament. Did a really nice job for us. And then Burke Vanderpool ended up 2nd. So with that, coming away with 3 state champs and a couple finalists, we had 5 in the finals down there, which was fantastic. So hats off to those young junior high guys. Those guys are going to be some hammers in the years to come. They're exciting to watch, and they're just improving. I'm super excited about them because they just get better every week and compete very well. Then obviously we had the Linton tournament. We were a little shorthanded there, but we finished 6th out of 24 schools up there at the Linton tournament. The guys wrestled really, really well. Kyler wrestled a super tournament. Riley wrestled a really nice tournament. Jaron was our champ at 152. Wrestled the number 2 ranked kid from South Border. Actually, he was the number 1 ranked kid from South Border. Wrestled a great match. It was 2 takedowns to an escape, and it was a 5-3 decision. Really controlled the match. Did a nice job for us. Trevor wrestled well. Tanner Blackwell wrestled well. So we had some really nice things. Riley finished 4th. Nick Dobitz had a great tournament for us. Nick came in and finished 4th for us at the Linton tournament, and Kyler finished 4th also. So, we like to finish those matches and finish odd, but we were competing against a lot of good quality kids and competed very well.
Yeah, so a nice tournament for you guys to kind of get you rolling into the season. Obviously, you've had some tough matchups as well going into it.
Yeah. And then along with that weekend, the girls, Coach Warbus took the girls over to Ashley and wrestled in the border brawl over there. Took Ellie and Jennifer over there. And Jen and Ellie both finished second in that tournament. But
lost to South Dakota girls, right?
Jennifer lost to the number one girl in South Dakota. They're split right now. Jen beat her in Rapid City, and then she got Jen here in this tournament.
Okay.
So it's unfortunate. I'd like to see that girl one more time, but overall those girls did a great job. They're wrestling well, but they're seniors. They've been doing it for a long time, so we're looking forward to big things here in the last push of the season, and get them on top of that podium when it's all said and done.
You bet. All right, then you went into the Christmas break. You come out of it. Usually, back in the past, it was always the Rumble on the Red, and you guys have got away from that and did some local stuff. Got pretty close here to Buffalo, down in Harding County.
Yeah, we kind of looked at we do so many 2-day tournaments, and we're on the road quite a little bit. So this is a nice little tournament for us. The girls went to Spearfish the day before, so the tournament on Saturday was in Buffalo. The girls went Friday to their tournament in Spearfish, and they did a great job up there. Jennifer was champ in Spearfish, and then that was the first outing for Akelia Olson, and Akelia won her division. She was champ over there, and then Ellie finished second to a girl from Sturgis. They're 1-1 off right now. Ellie beat her in Rapid City, and then she beat her she beat Ellie in Spearfish. So we'll get to see that girl this weekend at our tournament. So I told her, I said, here's the rubber match, make sure you get that thing. So it'll be nice to try and get that one back before they don't see each other again, and go from there. But they wrestled over in Spearfish with 3 girls. They finished 6th overall, and they were actually in second place going into the third place matches. And we just, I told them, I said, girls, if we really had 6 girls wrestling, we could win a lot of tournaments. We really could. Yeah. We just need to get more girls interested in the sport of wrestling and competing, and that'll be something we really have to work on and get the girls competing in the sport of wrestling, because we really do have some kids that can compete well. And then the boys on Saturday, we went over to Buffalo, had a nice tournament over there. We finished 5th in the team race. Seen some really nice competition there. Riley wrestled a fantastic tournament for us. He was our only champ. Kyler finished second. He wrestled a really good wrestler out of Lemon, Gage Anderson. And it was a good match. Gage just kind of a little bit stronger than us right now, and but we battled hard and good competition. I mean, that's why we really like going there now. Coach Olson's done a really good job of getting the competition level up over there, and the kids have to wrestle. Nick did a really good job. Nick Dobitz finished 3rd over there. They only placed the top 4. We had a lot of guys get in that consolation quarterfinal match or consolation semifinal match, and Jaron got to the semifinals, kind of tweaked his knee in the first match, and we lost in the semifinals, and then I just pulled him out of the tournament. Tanner Blackwell wrestled very, very well. Cyrus wrestled very well. Stone Stadheim, again, starting to figure it out, wrestled really, really well, went 3-2. Brody Sott went 2-2. And those guys are young junior high kids wrestling juniors and seniors, and they're just sticking their nose in there, and it's so fun to watch. Alberto and Tyler got some exhibition matches for us over there. They both won their matches, and so we got a lot of wrestling in. We needed that, because the Christmas break gets a little bit long. You don't like to practice every single day, and now we're going to be in the grind of it right now. I mean, we're in the meat of it. We're going to wrestle tonight. We're going to duel New Salem, and we're going to duel Standing Rock. get some extra matches against the Moorcroft kids. Then we come back and we have 2 full days of the Hettinger Classic. Boy, I'll tell you what, if anybody wants to come out and watch some great wrestling, come on out. It's going to be fun. You're going to see, we've got the number 1 team in South Dakota in the Sturgis Scoopers coming again. They are super fun to watch. A lot of good kids out of Bell. Moorcroft obviously is always strong. Belle Fourche has some really nice looking kids. Spearfish, Lemon's got some really nice looking kids. So it's going to be some great wrestling. I'm super excited about giving the community the opportunity to come in and see some quality wrestling for 2 days. We do have 4 different divisions that we are running here. So it's going to be a lot of moving parts, and hopefully once we get rolling, everything will be okay. We do have a girls division, varsity girls division. We have a varsity boys division. We have a junior varsity boys division and a junior high division. So everybody's going to get an opportunity to wrestle this weekend. Going to be a lot of matches going on. We've got 4 mats laid down, and we're just going to wrestle for 2 days, man.
Yeah.
Let's just do it.
So what's the rules on the girls? Obviously, if you go somewhere on a weekend, let's say Linton, and there isn't a girls tournament, are they able to wrestle in?
No,
they can't
no longer,
anymore?
no
Okay.
longer. Girls wrestling is a sanctions. It's its own sanctioned sport. So
Okay.
girls never will wrestle boys ever again, and which is great.
Yeah.
You see the girls divisions growing. Our tournament, I think we had 48 girls here last year. We have 68 girls signed up right now. So we've increased by 20. We'd like to see that maybe a 30 increase. I was hoping about 75 girls this year, but we did get a increase by 20. So the tournaments are getting bigger all the time, and that's all we can do. So no, the girls strictly wrestle girls. That's it.
Okay. Duel coming up on Tuesday. Going to be here, right?
Yeah, yep. We got a quad on Tuesday, so we got a lot of wrestling coming up. We have Beulah and Kildare coming to town, and then us and Bowman will wrestle Beulah and we'll wrestle Kildare, and then Bowman will wrestle Beulah and Bowman will wrestle Kildare.
And what time we starting that?
Well, we got weigh-ins will be at 5:00, and we'll start wrestling at 6.
Okay.
I take that back. Weigh-ins will be at 4:00, and we'll start wrestling at 5.
Wrestling at 5. Okay.
Yep.
So it'll be 2 duels, 4 total.
4
2
total
for the
duels.
Nighthawks.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. We'll wrestle 2. Everybody will wrestle 2 duels. So everybody's going to get an opportunity here within the next week to watch some really, really quality wrestling and get out to see the Nighthawks. We've got a young group, and I'm super excited about how they're progressing. The older guys are doing their job. We're just staying the course. Our whole main goal is to focus in February, and the girls are doing a great job. And it's one of those things. I mean, we need some big kids.
Yeah. There you go. Need some bigger kids. Yeah.
Yeah, we need some big kids. We got a real nice solid lineup all the way up to about 189, and then 215 in heavyweight. We don't have anybody that we can fill those weights. So. Like I tell
Back
the guys
in the day when you had Berwick and Epperly, you were
yeah,
fine.
Yeah, you were.
You had
we
the
were
bookends.
We were pretty good. Yeah, that was kind of fun.
Yeah.
But like we tell the guys, we don't worry about what we don't have. We worry about what we do have, and they've embraced that, and they've done a good job. And I'm the girls are wrestling fantastic. I love it. We're getting a lot of matches for them and a lot of opportunities. So. We just like to invite everybody out. Come on out and watch some wrestling. It's going to be fantastic, man.
Yeah, all right. Sounds good. Stop at the Roberts Rinke Auditorium today for the rest of the Classic, and then tune in Tuesday night, 5:00 will be the start time for wrestling here on KNDC. All right, anything else this morning then? We'll talk to you in a couple weeks.
Well, nope, just thanks for getting us on the radio, Nolan, and thanks for, getting it out there. And we'd just like to invite everybody to come in and watch some wrestling. It's going to be a great time, and come see some of these young bucks because they're going to be really, really good in the future, and they're getting better every day. So super excited about that, and let's just rock and roll. Go Hawks.
There you go. All right, thanks, Randy.
You bet.
All right, there you go. Head coach Randy Burwick of the Hettinger Scranton Wrestling Squad.